to another edition of Who Dares Wins. And tonight we'll be looking at the subject of brain death, or to use its medical title, Dempsey and Makepeace. But first, a late news flash, and we've just heard that the Animal Liberation Front has broken into the Savoy Hotel and released all of Julia Morley's beauty queens.
Later on, we'll be asking the question, did Joan Collins get married at midnight? Because she has to be back in the coffin by dawn. But tonight, it's the Who Dares Wins holiday special, and we have some very exciting news on the prices war from one travel firm, and they will pay you £2,000 to go to Cardiff. And you pay them £3,000 to come back. But where are the bargains? Rory?
Well, one firm is offering a very, very reasonable Greek cruise. For £142 only, you can have 14 sun-kissed days sailing around Demis Roussos.
And later on, TV historian Michael Wood will be previewing his new series, which explores his theory that the ancient city of Troy is located next to the swimming pool of a five-star hotel in Barbados.
But how can you afford to get to the West Indies this winter? Well, there are two options open to you. First, you can try and get picked for the England cricket team. And second, you could become Princess Margaret's boyfriend. The advantage of the second one is that you get a reduction for group bookings. Now, Tony, what about the pensioners?
What about them, Jim?
Any good news for them on the holiday front?
No.
Good. Rory?
Well, Phil has just returned from a culinary expedition of North Africa. Phil, any horror stories about the food?
No complaints at all, Rory. I mean, very good seafood, excellent wine, and of course, delicious couscous. In fact, frankly, quite often I find it really hard to leave the restaurants.
Well, thank you, Phil. And now a holiday with a difference.
Wondering where to go on holiday this year? Why not spoil yourself and come to the Falklands? There's relaxation, there's romance, there's health, and there's so many places to visit. The beautiful scenery of the East Island, the beaches and night spots in the north, and the historical, world-famous museum of kelp. Then there are the fascinating minefields. Yes, you can bring home lots of souvenirs, like somebody's foot or some kelp. In fact, if you like kelp, this is the holiday for you. The Falklands. And it costs you a mere £300 a week, whether you go there on holiday or not.
I don't know. Have you ever thought that it would be a good idea if we sort of experimented a bit?
You know, it's funny, but well, I did think it would be a bit of a turn-on if no, it's too embarrassing.
No, I'd do anything. I mean, I'd dress up.
No. Well, it's just that if you pretended to be...
I know. As a nurse.
No.
A nun.
No. Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher?
Yeah, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, I know who Margaret Thatcher is.
Well, you said whatever
Yeah,
pleased
I
me.
know, I did. I just, well, I haven't got anything to wear. I mean, if I not nipped out to CNA's, perhaps I could...
No, look, you don't have to dress up. Just be like her, sexually. Just be her.
Right. I don't really know where to start.
Scold me.
You're a very naughty boy. There is no alternative.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, more.
The lady is not for turning.
Oh, God! Oh, now do the voice.
Rejoice.
Oh!
Rejoice.
Oh! Now walk up and down on me.
Rejoice. You're just
baby, touch me.
I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't do this. It's really upsetting.
What's wrong?
Well, it's perverted.
It's not perverted.
It's not normal to have someone walk all over you while you just lie there and take it.
The whole country likes it like that. I'm sorry. Look, I'm being selfish, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Hey, look, I'll tell you what, we'll do your fantasy, okay? I'll be anybody you want.
Well, actually, there is someone.
Yeah.
I find him really sexy.
Who?
Cecil Parkinson. I'd really like it if you could be like Cecil Parkinson.
All right.
Where are you going?
To screw my secretary.
Tonight, here on Who Dares Wins, we are deeply honoured because the talent and achievements of one of our cast has finally been recognised. Madame Tussauds have made a waxwork model of our very own Philip Pope. The reason they've chosen Phil, as opposed to any other member of the cast, like me, for instance, is, I'm sure, because Phil is such a fine, fine actor, and not because it uses up less wax. And they can save a bit of money on the hair.
Rory.
Phil, here it is. Philip Pope meet Philip Pope.
Hello.
It's you, isn't it?
Yes, I must say, I mean, they've captured my whole...
Yes, they've captured that.
my whole character. I mean, the resemblance is...
Uncanny,
it is
Phil.
uncanny.
It's
It is
uncanny, that resemblance.
It is brilliant. I mean, my breath is taken. Madame Tussauds have pulled it off again. It's brilliant.
It's the wrong one, Phil.
What?
They've sent the wrong one.
Well, who's this then?
Jeremy Irons.
Yes, actually, when you know, it's very good. Yeah. It's a brilliant waxwork.
It's not a waxwork, Phil. It's Jeremy Irons. Very good to be on the show, Jeremy.
Right said. Very good. So what happened to mine, then?
Melted down, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's nice.
But don't worry. Come Monday morning, you'll be there in the hallowed halls of Madame Tussauds, immortalised as one of Boy George's chins.
Well, tonight we are thrilled to have with us some of the contestants for next week's Miss World contest. And here with me is Miss Japan. Now, according to this, your hobbies are helping the disabled, caring for old age pensioners, and rubbing ice cubes on your nipples to make them stand out more.
And this is Miss Libya. And hello. Hello. And Miss Libya is a suicide beauty queen, and she tells me she's going to explode during the bathing suit section.
And now we move on to Miss Liechtenstein. A very small country, Liechtenstein, I'm afraid not much choice. But now the favourite, the lovely Miss Austria. Hotly tipped to win... Yes, it's Miss Austria. Hotly tipped to win on Thursday. On Friday, the Sun will find the porn movie she starred in last year. She'll get the push, and on Sunday they'll give it to Miss South Africa as usual.
But if, as they say, sleeping with one of the judges is still the best way to become Miss World, then this year's winner should be a Guatemalan diplomat.
I'd like to pay this cheque in, please.
Certainly, sir.
Take £50 out in cash.
Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible, sir.
What? I have got money in my account, haven't I?
Oh, yes.
Good.
But we're keeping it, sir.
Sorry?
We're keeping it. It's new bank policy, I'm afraid. No withdrawals, just deposits.
Wait a minute, hang on. I want to see the manager, please, and can I see him now?
Mr. Hall? This gentleman.
No problem, sir.
Yeah, this girl says I can't take my money out.
That is correct, I'm afraid, yes, sir.
Oh, you're taking my money?
Oh, no. Good Lord, no, sir. That would be stealing. I know it's your money. It's just that we're looking after it for you.
I can assure you it's perfectly safe with us, sir. I counted it myself this morning.
I want to take my money out now.
Just not possible, I'm afraid, sir. I can let you feel a little bit of it.
I want to feel a bit of it. What are you playing at?
Simpson, get back on inquiries. Sorry about that, sir. He's She's after promotion.
Oh, could I remind you, sir, that while you're standing on our lino, you are incurring bank charges.
What do you want from me next? Blood?
It won't be necessary, sir. We took 3 pints last night while you were asleep.
You bankers, you're bloody leeches. You're parasites. You're blood...
Well, I know that some bankers go a bit far, but I'm sure that the average branch manager of a bank, by and large, does a very conscientious job. Take, for example, Mr. Richard Lemon of Lloyd's Pall Mall.
What are you doing, Phil?
It's my bank manager. I'm seeing him on Monday.
Phil, we're having a go at banks. We can't start pussyfooting around just because you want to suck up to your bank manager.
I didn't come on here and say what a great bloke my bank manager is, do I? Mr. G.P. Clark of Barclays, 15 Manor Street, Cambridge.
There's nothing stopping you, is there? We're meant to be anti-bank. We're meant to be having a go at bankers who are parasites, right? Like the one who's just put a stop on all my checks. In fact, this sketch is about you, Roger. I regret to inform you, Cameron.
What about you, Richard Lane?
What about you, Mr. Clark?
Pair of crawlers.
The producers wish to make it clear that the expression "a pair of crawlers" in no way refers to the Emmanuels. We apologise for any confusion this may have caused.
This Christmas, treat your child like royalty and buy her this, a beautiful Princess Di doll. She walks. She talks. Occasionally. She giggles. Incessantly. She has a vocabulary of over 100 words. That's 2 more than the real thing. She waves. She patronizes. She listens to Wham. She's a wife, she's a mother. She's made entirely from plastic. And so is the doll. The Princess Di doll. Excellent value at only £6.99. Unlike the real thing.
There's been considerable interest over the last few years in Oriental martial arts. Well, tonight on Who Dares Wins, we take the first look at the first martial art to come out of Glasgow, which is called Fu Kyu Tu. Stuart, you are a Grand Master in Fu Kyu.
Yes,
Have I pronounced that correctly?
I have. But in ancient times, you see, we used to call it "Fuck you too, Jimmy." Well, these days we use a shortened version, you know.
Right. Now, I believe, as with the Eastern martial arts, there's a considerable emphasis on ceremony. Let's put it
Absolutely, aye. For example, at the beginning, there is the invitation to the bout with a time-honoured phrase. Are you looking at me?
To which your opponent has a set reply.
That's right. Well, he has a choice. He can either say,
Yes.
in which case I lay about him straight away, or he can say,
No.
in which case I say, why not? And then lay about him anyway.
Right. Now, I believe we're about to see a demonstration of this martial art using this.
That's right, aye. It's what we call the broken bottle.
Okay. Well, let's leave it to the experts.
Right. You looking at me, pal? If you are, I'll slice your head off.
Jimmy.
Hey, you looking at me?
Jimmy.
But what's that?
Why am I on the receiving end of all the violent sketches this week?
You know, eh?
Yeah, I am.
Which one?
I'm the leg in the chainsaw sketch. I'm the man who catches the falling piano in the finale. I'm in the lemming quickie.
Principal Leamington,
I know. And I'm the chauffeur in the Grace Kelly quickie.
Oh, it's a good part.
I'm not interested anymore.
Come on, it's just...
I don't want to do it, Jimmy!
All right. You play the aggressive part.
I don't want to play the aggressive part. I don't want to play the aggressive.
Come on.
Are you looking at me, Jimmy?
I so what? Oh!
And now it's competition time. Rory, what are you doing?
Oh, an earwig.
You just killed an earwig. How could you?
I put my foot on it. It's only tiny and I'm very big.
No, but morally, how could you? I mean, that earwig's life is no less meaningful than yours, you know.
Well, I know that. But I've got a 13-stone advantage on it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't squash a human being underfoot, would you?
Well, if I had 6 legs and pincers, I probably would, yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, so it's because you're frightened of emus because they're different, is it? I mean, therefore they must be destroyed. God, it's Vietnam all over again, isn't it?
They're very stupid. He probably doesn't even know he's dead.
How do you know they're very stupid?
I've never seen one on University Challenge.
Oh, come on, Rory, that's really trivial.
But listen. You eat meat, right?
Yeah.
Now, somebody kills the cows that you eat.
Oh, yeah, but that's different. I mean, they're bred specially for food. If we didn't eat them, we wouldn't need them, so we wouldn't breed them. Therefore, they wouldn't exist, in which case they wouldn't be born, and you can't eat unborn cows, can you?
So, hang on. If you kill to eat, it's all right?
Well, I suppose so. I don't...
Fine.
And now it's competition time. And this week, it's about Joan Collins' marriage. And the question is, how long is this one going to last? And we'll bring you the result by the end of the programme.
And now it's time for this week's Word of the Week. And the Word of the Week this week is Chegwin. Chegwin. And a Chegwin is an irritating, high-pitched whine that makes people kick their televisions in.
Your Holiness.
It is decided.
You have been elected Pope.
Praise be to God.
At last, an English Pope. Now you must choose a name.
Then let it be Pope Barry.
Pope Barry?
Pope Barry the First.
Yes, well, it would be, wouldn't it? It is perhaps a little ordinary.
It is... What about Pope Darren? Pope Jocelyn?
Nah.
Pope Trevor?
Can you not think of something a little more regal?
Yes. Pope Elvis.
Why, Elvis?
I loved Elvis. And Frank Zappa, he was great. I call myself after Frank Zappa's son.
Pope Moon Unit?
Yeah, a ridiculous moon unit. That was his daughter. His son's called Dweezil.
At least call yourself after someone Christian.
Pope Cliff?
I think we need a little help here. Come in, would you, Sister Kenny Rogers in the first edition?
Yes, Cardinal Echo and the Bunnymen.
Sister, we're having a little trouble finding me a name.
Oh, it's protective headgear. Oh. The Sisters of Mercy have a very good name, Your Holiness.
Really, Sister? What's it for?
Well, you see, I read this article back there in the Sun that being in front of television cameras all the time causes brain damage.
Well, that's just another medical rumour.
David Coleman. And another thing. It makes men sterile.
Glory!
Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Well, join us after the break when I'll be doing a rendition of the very, very famous Lennon-McCartney hit. I wrote that, you bastard.
Yeah, that's right, filth. Those are my demands. You've got till 5 o'clock, and after that, you've got 4 dead people on your hands. And no tricks this time, all right? Any tricks, and I start popping heads. Stay down. I said stay down.
It's all over, Johnny.
Stop it.
I can help you, if you'll let me.
Stop it.
I'll see no harm comes to you.
Stop doing lines from Juliet Bravo.
You're only hurting yourself, Johnny. Now give me the gun.
Right. One more cliche, and he gets it through the end.
Best do as he says.
Don't you start. Right. Now, if anybody, and I mean anybody, says, you can't run forever, Johnny, and I'll kill the bleeding lot of you, all right?
Please, I'm just an innocent bystander with chronic angina. My pills.
No, Johnny, don't take him. Take me.
Now pack it in!
Johnny, we've got your mother here. She wants to speak to you.
Right, that does it. You, get up, and no funny business. I said no funny business!
Let's drawn it. The police will have heard the shot.
You know what that means, Johnny.
You're still bursting through the back door where you're trying to get your attention distracted by the front window.
I don't care! I'm going down for the big one. I've always been a loser.
Oh, come on. Who's doing the cliches now?
Well, when you're at the bottom of the heap, you want to be top just for one day.
It's Jimmy Cagney style.
Look! When the world's turned against you and you're going nowhere fast, a bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. I am talking cliches, aren't I?
No, that's a proverb.
Oh, hark at the pot calling the kettle black.
Aphorism.
Right, Smartass. This one's got your name on it.
That is a cliche.
He's dead.
It's a filthy job. It's just a kid.
Shut up!
And now a Who Dares Wins exclusive. This is a recording of a hitherto suppressed part of the Wednesday's Queen's speech.
And defence remains my government's priority. My government will also introduce a Transport Act, which my government will... My government. It's not my government. I didn't vote for it. I didn't write all this crap either. Queen's speech, that's a joke. Should be the bossy cow from Grantham speech. What do you mean, get off? Right. Here are my bills. First, the abolition of royal tours to poxy places like Iceland bill. Put me down, Second, the night at Dempster School is to be used as earrings bill. I do not want to take my Valium now. Put me down.
And later on we'll be previewing the new Walt Disney cartoon film, which is about a cuddly deer that napalms Vietnam. And that's called Bambo.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Is the only bloody song that we know. So we sing, here we go, here we go. Sometimes faster, sometimes slow. Here we go, on it goes, here we go. Our IQs are incredibly low. Here we go, start to learn, we find it's best to write the words out on our chest. Fucking hell for a change, 'cause we like to show off our full range. If we shout endless bouts of fucking hells, we get the stadium through ourselves. Feel no pain, smash the train, got no brain. Desmond Morris says we're only playing. Moylan's just, I'm in it, and it is hell. 'Cause in it is hard to spell. Hello, Mum. He's a lad. We love this song 'cause it's easy to sing badly. Then the tune sort of goes a bit like this. But that's too hard, so we just stick to here we go. Da-da-da, through these words. We are strong and we call tasty birds. Come on, John. Sing along, you can't go wrong. With the morons only song. Here we go, da 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 da. Here we go, da 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 da. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here
Some late news has just come in. Another Russian has defected. This time it's the man who dropped a bottle of ink on Premier Gorbachev's head.
As the controversy about surrogate parenthood continues to rage, Who Dares Wins tonight interviews Miss Rosie Burke. Rosie, you agreed to be a surrogate mother.
Yes, that's right, I did.
So now you're pregnant, right?
Oh, no. I've had the child, a baby boy. Now I'm just waiting for his dad to come and pick him up.
So, just how long have you been waiting?
Oh, about 13, 14 years.
It's a long time. Can you remember where the impregnation took place?
Oh, yes, very clearly, yes. Charing Cross.
Charing Cross Hospital?
No, the
station, yes.
We met under the clock.
Yes, so this man, the father, got you pregnant in a railway station?
Well, eventually, yes, after about 5 years. But only Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays.
Rosie, your son, does he know about this? I mean, how does he feel?
Well, he's here in the audience tonight. Jason.
Yes. He's obviously taken it rather hard. So, Rosie, can I ask you, this arrangement, was there a payment?
Oh, yes, it was all above board.
So, how much was that?
Well, I think it was about 25 quid a time I gave him.
Thank you, Miss Burke. Well, of course, tomorrow is Remembrance Day, and I'm sure the studio audience here tonight will join with us in an act of remembrance. So please, now, a moment's silence for the bachelors. Lest we forget.
Excuse me, I'll take this one, please.
Oh, you know, you'd be much better off with the 53 version they did in Paris with Reinhardt and Grappelli.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just something to sling on at a drinks party, really.
What did you say?
I just said about the record. It didn't matter about the quality at all.
It's all right. It's all right, Susan. You go and have a cup of tea. I'll deal with this. So, in your informed opinion, the last ever live session recorded by Charlie Parker, Lemon Drop Jackson, Fatboy Hookins, Lockjaw Peterson, Flaps Akimbo, and blind, leper, deaf-mute, hunchback, club-footed, whistling Ben Smith III Jr. is unimportant?
Well, I didn't want to be rude, but, well, I mean, you know, we just thought that jazz music might be something to sling on at the back of a barbecue.
You bastard! You should be locked up. You should be locked up.
All I'm saying is that, I mean, that it's not really music, is it? I mean, it's not like Bucks Fizz, is it? Well, I mean, at least they turn up beforehand and rehearse. I mean, you know, and when they get on stage, they all play the same tune. I mean, these jazz boys, if you ask me, what they do is they turn up pissed, stagger on stage, and play the first thing that comes into their brains, you know? I reckon what they do, actually, is they get a tune, take out all the best bits, and just play what's left.
I'm going to do violence.
I mean, be fair, I mean, what, Cleo Lane, I mean, what is that all about, all that stuff, all that... I mean, she's just forgotten the bloody word, hasn't she?
It's scat.
I agree with you, absolute scat. And then this bass player gets going, boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's like a hippo farting underwater, isn't it? If you ask me, lads, jazz is a four-letter word.
He's right. It's like waking up from a bad dream. We're saved.
Come on, brother. Let's go home and listen to some Nick Kershaw.
These are just some of the lucky ones. But listen, kids, don't mess around with jazz. It's heavy stuff. These people thought they could blow a little horn, do the odd line of scat, but they couldn't. Don't touch jazz, or you may end up like Benny Green.
This is the story of a boy. A very special boy. Golden Films presents Sonny. He's a boy who laughs. A boy who cries. And then learns to laugh again. before falling into the bailing thing. Sally, the film for everyone who can't stand precocious American brats.
Yeah, that's good.
Hi there, Sebastian.
Hello, Mr. Danvers.
Hey, Seb, what's all with all this Mr. Danvers number? I may be your year master, but I'm also playing Simple Wally, right?
Yes, Mr. Danvers.
Yes, who?
Yes, Wally.
That's better.
Go on, sniff that.
Oh, it's great. What is it?
I just farted in it.
Great sounds.
It's prehistoric, mind-numbing crap. I've asked them to put on the 12-inch remix of Putrid Donkeys, Smell Me Slowly.
Oh.
Hey, Stallybush, mind that for me, would you?
You know the modern history paper? What do you put for give the main reasons for Hitler's invasion of Poland?
Well, obviously, I drew together an essay around the central theme of Lebensraum, the internal pressure from the deflating economy, and the pseudo-masochistic self-destruction impulse that has characterized Eastern Europe since the Dark Ages.
Oh.
Why? What did you put?
I said it was because he was bored.
Nice, isn't he? Oh, he's immature. But then so are you.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're a virgin.
I'm not. I've done it.
All right. What's it like then?
It's fantastic. It's out of this world.
I knew you were a virgin.
I don't think there'll be any trouble tonight, Headmaster.
Well, you can't be too careful. Stop that! Pack it in, Perkins. You're not fooling anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna spike the punch, but with this.
Oh, that's great.
That'll get him ratted. Hey, Stallybush, how far do you get with Kathy Vickers?
I got upstairs outside.
I got upstairs inside with Jenny Mortimer.
Really? I got downstairs inside with the headmaster's wife.
Really?
Yeah, she made me carry some crates up from the cellar.
I have done it. Honest, I have.
Sandra, I'm trying to decide which university I'm going to put third on my ACCA form. Oh, look, will you take this one round the back of the language lab?
He's horrible.
Yeah. But they all look the same up against the wall.
Hi, Susie.
Suzanne.
I must say, I found your essay on the repeal of the Corn Laws really exciting.
Really?
Yes, you're a really attractive, stimulating young woman,
Look,
Susie.
get lost, Wally. You've got halitosis, terminal dandruff, you wear leather pads on your elbows, and according to Sarah Wilson, you come too soon.
Hi, Wally.
Mr. Bloody Danvers to you.
Well, I'll say this, Harris, you've certainly broken through the puberty barrier.
Yeah, I like your earring.
Oh, yeah.
I wish my ears were pierced.
I'll tell you what, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Fantastic! Cheers!
I idolise you.
Of course.
I worship you from afar.
Best place.
Hey, lad. I saw you using that glue.
What, sir? What
Give
glue?
me that glue.
What
Come on,
glue, sir?
give me
What
that
glue?
glue
What are you
now.
talking about, sir?
Was that your first time?
Yeah. And yours?
Yeah. How was it for you?
Oh, it was fantastic. And you?
Great. One thing though, shouldn't we have done it together?
I know, this will be great, this will.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Just stick this in your gob.
All right.
Find the
then, Wally.
Perkins, detention.
I love you. I'd do anything. I'll give you anything you want.
Oh, have you got a Porsche?
No.
Have you got an in-depth knowledge of Siegfried Sassoon's early work?
No.
Have you got an enormous plonker?
I'll kill myself.
Have you got a revolver?
No.
Here you are, then.
I'll
Hey! Ain't that a school fire alarm?
I did that.
What, you smashed the glass?
No, I set fire to the school.
Okay. Everybody quiet now. Now, remember the fire drill. Stay calm. Don't panic. And above all, run like buggery.